final thoughts on the show.
I'll tell you, I give it an 8.5, especially for Michael Anasara. He did a fantastic job on this episode as a technomage, as always. Any character that he's done in his entire career, he's fantastic on it. And it's a good story to see on the technomages on there, even though it will be rehashed later on, not in this series, but another series. But the storyline itself, with Garibaldi and his, trust and mistrust of the whole situation, that to that point, where is he going to go from here on in? He's going to trust everybody. Is he going to trust Sheridan from here on, or is he going to just take it one step at a time with him going forward? And then, of course, the Drazi, which we will see other aliens in this series. Of course, we get to see a little in depth of the Drazi race and their politics itself, which, and that's the one thing when you see other shows and they talk about them, you don't get too much of their politics and how, their races, their religion and stuff like that. You just get a little splash on it. Here we got a little bit into it on there, and expected we're going to get some more of it down the line from them, especially the Drazi character. If you don't know, the actor who behind that makeup, we will see a lot more of him.
He looks familiar, but it's always hard with prosthetics.
It's hard for prosthetics, but the there's like 3 actors on this series that basically they just reuse over and over and over again.
They just change the makeup.
Just change the makeup a little bit, add a little scar or something like that. But this is just another moment in Babylon 5 that just a little bit part of what's going on. The technomage just adding to what is coming in the near future to this storyline itself, and it's just the continuation of the building. Like I said before, JMS, great writer when it comes to this.
Yeah,
we don't have that many science fiction writers like this anymore.
Okay, Jeff, you want to go next?
Sure. First, I'd like to say congratulations, Kim. You are now the owner of 500,000 shares of Fireflies Incorporated. There's another nod. Clearly. Let's see. I think, I think I'm going to give this like a 7.5. Really. I was leaning 7.5 to 8. I really think it's a 7.5. There's some areas in there that I think could have been the Drazi. I mean, it's fun, but considering the seriousness of the other stuff going on, I kind of wonder if maybe it would have been better to make the Drazi thing more of a filler episode by itself. I don't know. Just a thought, because clearly the storyline with the technomages and what's going on with Londo and Garibaldi's recovery is more. But it is nice. I'm glad to see that Susan Ivanova is now Captain Ivanova. Commander. Yeah, she went for sorry, not Captain. Commander Ivanova. So, I am happy to see that, but other than that, I'm gonna say 7.5. Yeah. I guess all right. Let's take that
out. Jason?
Yeah, I'm in that same spot, 7.5, 8. My 2 could have been better moments. I mean, the Drazi thing is clearly played for comedy by the end. I think that there's stuff that got left on the table for that could have made that a little bit better. The other part is the whatever that missing scene is leads to Sheridan being irritated with Eldrick. Other than that, it's a pretty solid episode. I mean, everybody's doing the thing that they need to do to move the story along, and we get some more insights on Veer. We get some more insight into Garibaldi's state of mind. I'm still not too thrilled with Franklin as a doctor, as a character.
He was better.
He's okay. He's better.
It wasn't as good as I think the last.
He has started to show a personality other than I'm the doctor.
I must fix. You're broken. I will fix you.
Yeah, I'm just not. I don't see, and I don't know if it's the character or if it's the actor. But there's something that I just don't connect with his character at all.
He's better than last season,
Yeah,
but he's still my least favorite character at this
yeah.
point
I'm
of the
just
of
like,
of
but
the
other than
crew.
that, yeah, it's a pretty solid episode. Now we didn't see Kosh.
Mm-mm.
We didn't see any of the Minbari on this one. So and really, Dylan hasn't interacted with anybody yet, much less the new lead character. So I'm assuming that we'll probably get some of that next episode, I would guess. But we'll see how it is, how they get along, because Dylan seems to be, as a character from a story standpoint, Dylan seems to be fairly more important. The actor is almost completely deaf in real life. You're talking about Mira Furlan? Who are
Franklin.
you talking about?
Dr.
Oh,
Franklin.
the guy who plays Franklin?
Yep.
Well, okay. But
That's why he's a bit off sometimes.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I don't
think
he
that's
doesn't.
it.
Yeah, he
I
hides
don't, I
it
don't
well.
get any sense. I don't get any sense about him having any kind of a disability. He's not. It's just, there's just something about. Maybe it's the character. I mean, Biggs is doing okay as a performer. I just don't connect with him. There's something there. His character doesn't have the depth that the rest of them do.
I mean, neither did the first Doctor, to be fair.
Well, no, but we didn't get anything from that first crew because they're all just one episode. They didn't have time to get any kind of development at all. This time out, I don't know. He's the weakest link so far still.
Yeah.
All right. Cam?
I'm gonna say, well, the episode seemed pretty straightforward. It was kind of the storylines just played out and seemed pretty basic. I'm gonna rate it kind of higher, like 8.5 or 9, because this is a very foundational episode. There's a lot that launches from here, and you'll look back, I think, and be, so granted, I'm doing it from that perspective.
Yeah.
And you'll realize how important these things were. But again, that's good. You're laying these foundations in a way that are meaningful. So I really like that. As I mentioned last week, I kind of spoiled that I was, it has one of my favorite lines in the whole series, so I'm rating it a little bit higher than the rest of you, I think. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
So you said 9, huh?
Yeah.
Jason and I are like 7.5, 8, maybe. And
Yeah.
Madman,
what'd
you say? 8.5?
8.5.
So yeah, and Madman and Cam both are coming at it from that perspective that they've seen this
and
series.
I could see why you guys are not thrilled, because it is kind of another functional episode. It's like nothing stands out on a first viewing being like, wow, that was great. It's just kind of, okay, yeah, things are proceeding. So I don't, I'm not disagreeing.
And I
with
have
you.
I don't know if we'll ever see the Drazi again. I mean, to me, they're insignificant.
Oh, they're a major minor race.
Okay.
All right. So my thoughts. I liked it. I think it was a good episode. I like the way that they dealt with Garibaldi. He just doesn't come right off the bat, and he's good to go. He's got some problems from what happened to him, a little bit of PTSD, so to speak, and he overcomes them at least enough to keep the job. The Londo, I didn't really, the Techno Mage stuff, I think was, it was a little bit overdone, but I'm assuming maybe the Techno Mages will have something more for us. It was good that, we see the beginnings of the conspiracy with Londo. I thought that was good. And I'm just sort of, as I said, questioning the Techno Mage stuff. Spent a lot of time with that. I mean, it was good to show us Londo's character. I'm wondering if there's going to be more built on that in the future, if we'll see them come back or something like that. And the Drazi thing was, it was a little bit, I kind of agree with everybody else. It's a little bit of comedy in there. It was, it was a good little social poke at politics, and it was mainly there to show Ivanova's some growth in her dealing with the situation. And I thought that was good, as well. So overall, yeah, it's a good episode. I enjoyed it.